So today I have a short rant. I use a variety of devices. Many of them are Samsung, and they have the capability of using DeX, which allows for a desktop-like environment that's very similar to Microsoft Windows, where you get windowed environment for your different applications. I'm showing DeX now on my Samsung Fold 5, which is connected to a Lapdock. And this is where the rant begins. If you're not familiar with lapdocs, they are basically laptops. So keyboard and screen, it looks like a little laptop. Some of them are actually not very little. This one that I have here that I'm showing is a 14.1 inch. The screen is 14.1 inches. And it has a full keyboard and a trackpad. But I'm really focused today on the screen because you can buy a number of these different laptops in a variety of different screen sizes from 12 to almost 16 inches. But almost all of them sport 1080p screens. And if you're looking at this screen now, you're thinking, okay, well, what's the big deal? You've got a window there, you've got the New York Times, and it's showing a good amount of the web page, and you still have screen left over. I still can see my little icons on the screen, right? I've got my dock and I can see everything, and everything's readable. It is a little fuzzy, but that is workable, which you would expect for 1080p stretched across 14.1 inches. But the issue really comes with how much you can fit on the screen. Samsung tablets, even the small ones, have resolution higher than 1080p. The Galaxy Tab S series, I have the S9 and the S9 Ultra, and they both operate at least 1440p, or actually probably 1600p for the small one, and a little bit bigger than that for the Ultra. And this makes a difference when you're looking at the same web page on my S9 Ultra. You fit more on the screen. So on the 1080p screen, it cut off right here with a window that's really actually bigger than this one, taking up more of the screen. This Samsung tablet is 14.6 inches with a resolution of 1848 by 2960, which is really strange. It's almost 3K. So everything is much sharper. The text is less fuzzy, but you fit more on the screen. You actually get more real estate, even in a smaller window like this. You can fit more real estate, so I can see most shared, less traffic, faster buses down here. When I come back over here, you don't see that here. I have to scroll for you to get to most shared. It's a different story here, but the concept is the same. I have to scroll in order to see the rest of this page, more so than I would on a screen. Now, I know you're thinking 14.6 is bigger. Yes, but again, you're fitting more across the screen. If you can see this, it says agreement would come into. That all fits on this first line here. If I come back over here, even though the window is bigger, its agreement would come. The into moves to the next line. So everything gets pushed down. This is annoying because I would expect that if I want to use my phone, because this is the most common use case for the lapdocs, is connecting your phone with DeX, or if you have a Motorola phone with Ready For, being able to connect to a larger screen and fit more on the screen. And yes, you are fitting more on the screen and seeing it larger than you would on your phone, even on a foldable. But the fact that you're not getting a similar density to what you would experience on a Samsung tablet is very frustrating. And this isn't just in web pages. I'm showing an email here, and you can see how much is being shown on the screen. Got the picture. This is a Mastodon email. And I can show this same email, and you can see how much more text fits on the screen. And again, this is a smaller window width-wise than what I'm showing on the laptop. For me, it's about information density, because if I want to connect my phone to a larger screen, it's not that I just want it to be bigger. I want to fit as much information on it as my eyes can handle. And the fact that all these laptops operate at 1080p, even the 15.6-inch ones, it used to be that UPerfect made a 4K 15.6. It's a very strange Surface-like device that wasn't really a laptop. It was two pieces with a separate keyboard. But that was really the only one you could find, and at that point, if you're doing a separated keyboard, well, you might as well just buy a portable monitor and a better keyboard and call it a day. I don't know why laptop manufacturers aren't really taking advantage of this form factor, but I have to assume that most people aren't willing to pay more for a higher resolution screen. They just want a bigger screen. That's my take on it. I don't know. I'd love to hear if anyone has a different take on why laptop manufacturers all seem to be stuck at 1080p. But if you want a high-res experience for your Samsung or Motorola or Huawei or other devices that have a desktop, you're probably better off just buying a tablet and getting a keyboard. Unless you just happen to have a phone and you don't also want to buy a tablet, which understandable, tablets do cost more money. But if you want the best experience for an Android tablet, then you buy an Android tablet. I don't know what else to say. That's what I've got. That's this rant. Thanks for watching.